Welcome back. So before we continue, I got some house cleaning from last episode. The most important thing is I mispronounced intrigant in the last episode. So this word right here, intrigant, it means someone who likes to get up to intrigue. And I mispronounced that. So I'm sorry, I've committed a cardinal sin. But other news is I tested the loyalty thing, and it does appear to be bugged. I'm either doing it very wrong, or it appears to be bugged. I loaded up a new game and tested it, and these particular lords with this particular trait, I can't get. It says that it gains loyalty from ambush and lightning strike battles, but I never gain loyalty from ambush battles. I haven't tested lightning strike battles yet. I'll test it in this campaign because I'll eventually get lightning strike. But I never ever get it from ambushes. I also don't get loyalty from this buff here, which is share the loot, which is a good way of gaining loyalty. Although there is one way to gain loyalty, and that is this Curse of Internal Service, which costs 2,000 gold and lasts for 5 turns. This will gain me loyalty still, which is pretty frustrating because it's kind of expensive. But I might have to do that. Hopefully, I mean, I say hopefully with like the biggest pinch of salt because CA is known for not fixing their bugs. There's been bugs since Warhammer 1 that is still, like, they happen almost every game. This is where I have to make a decision. Do I go straight for the ship's carpenter?
All bones on deck.
Or do I try to get some battle things? It's a hard decision. This run isn't completely like mapped out and optimized yet, so yeah, I could save a good amount of money. Let's just grab the ship's carpenter right now. It'll help me with my next one too. It just costs 10 turns, which is quite a bit, but so by turn 17 I'll have it. I wonder if this will save me 5%. So that's like, what, 75 gold a turn for 10 turns. 750 gold. This will save me 1,000 gold, more than 1,000 gold if I wait for the ship's carpenter. So the upkeep is actually not going to help me. I might as well just stockpile this until I get that ship's carpenter. But I could get these guys a little bit sooner. Yeah, I kind of want my vampire. It's all waste. It is a waste of money, but I'll do it. Yeah, and the reason why I want this guy leveled, see, I can't put him in any office. It's not just that he gets the debuff. So, Clan Spittle wants a non-aggression pact. I am willing to do that. And then what I'm gonna do here is I see a golden opportunity. Maybe take out Gorak.
Let us raid.
Luthor Harkon.
I'll grab a bloaty boy.
What is your demand? All bones on deck.
I think I'd just go for Gorak, actually, and not this.
My compass agrees.
Alright, so he's gonna come here. I wonder if he'll die, though. Yeah, he might die, because I was gonna trade this and then declare war. I might be able to, like, pop back. I could also
All set.
possibly
or get the lash.
Recruit enough
Corsair
stuff
of
to
the
defend
night.
it.
The sea
Yeah.
brings death.
My madness is not weakness.
Or what I could do is I could sell it again.
Red cheese.
And then hop out. That's what I might do. Okay. We got a plan here. So how's this gonna go? I'm going to talk to you. And then trade you this. Balance of 9,000 gold. Perfect. Give you that. And then I'm going to... Are they at... Clan... So they at war? No. Who are you at war with? The Southern Sentinels? I want them to be happy with me. So let's see. Southern Sentinels. The Cult of Sovak. They'll pay me and they'll give me a non-aggression pack. Yeah, let's do that. Because the Lizardmen, they're just gonna by default hate me and go to war with me no matter what I do. And then I will talk to Clan Spittle here.
Behold my mighty bulk! No, you encounter much power this day!
I'll do a trade agreement too.
What? Yes,
Then go to war with good old Gorok. And we're gonna instantly take this back.
Don't mind us.
Curse my crowded psyche.
So it's close to victory. The auto resolve. This is like not an easy fight. I know it looks like pretty even, but these Saurus warriors are very strong. On legendary difficulty. And Gorak himself is also pretty freaking strong. Alright. Let's get into it though. Post-battle wrap-up. Yeah, I took quite a bit of losses. I got a Pyrrhic victory. I kind of expected it to be pretty rough. Because I know that Saurus warriors are actually very good early game units. And they're very good against me, especially because a lot of them have shields, especially some of them have shields. And I just don't have anything that can really hold the line against them. I'm not going to do nearly enough damage with so many just zombie pirate gunnery mobs. So you'll see that these guys got very little damage. And it was really all up to particular units to do all the damage. And there's too many guys. And they just wipe you out. I didn't really have a good answer to Gorak either because, man, he was kicking Luthor's butt completely. We're gonna go and take the money, though.
Freedom is not free.
Alright, now I need to decide if I run him down. Nice, we got glittering
Luthor
scales.
Harkon.
Not a lot of great raised dead options here.
Luthor Harkon.
2 levels, though.
All bones on deck.
1 level for him.
The seas are mine.
Seaborn death.
Is this a different region? It is. Okay, nice. We can restock.
Souls are booty.
Can I get him? Doesn't look like it.
Your
You might be able to get him.
This will work.
Alright, this should be... Yeah, it's alright if I lose my dogs. They aren't super useful against lizard folk. Lizard men.
Exchange them for plunder.
Okay, and I don't want to lose this guy. So what I'm gonna
Yes?
try to do is back up.
Move those bones.
All
Can he
bones on
march?
deck. Get on!
He can, but since he
Shape.
sees that land this
Very
time,
good.
he isn't gonna be able to,
Is it time? I smell Aladdin gold.
definitely want...
Corsair of the night.
Hey, yeah, there's not much here. Well, if I lose him, I lose him.
What
It is what
is
it
your
is.
demand?
I'm going to trade this, Can I trade it to Clan Pestilence?
Greetings.
I'd rather
You
trade it
seek
to
a
them.
blade lord, and I am he.
So they're a little bit happier with me. No, I can't. I can definitely trade it to Clan Spittle,
I
though.
have many Skaven slaves. Do you want them?
Get military access, too.
Good.
Alright, now maybe he'll go for this instead of this. I might be able to retreat away, too.
Speak up.
So,
Bolster the galleon.
Ours is the sea.
yeah, pretty much completely dependent on Ray's dead. Alright, next turn. I am so sorry. I didn't realize that I forgot to record the battle. And I don't want to go back and do it again because I didn't do that good on it, and I feel like it'll be a little bit scummy, because I'll definitely do better the second time. So I guess we'll have to skip that battle. I will not forget to save the replay for this one, because I've been doing it via replay, so I can actually focus on battling and then talking afterwards. But, and you know, to give a better camera, instead of me just jumping all over the place.
I am the pirate.
But yeah, we'll be able to watch this battle. I just gotta get in the habit. I've switched up how I do things, and I'm still getting used to it. Alright, we'll get some bloody boys.
Orders.
King of the
And now look, we can take this back and sell it to somebody else. Or resell it to them.
Yes, master. I'll relay the order.
crazy. Not stupid.
Get them.
Actually gonna have him be the one that engages.
Brave.
So
thugs.
Garrison has a
Fight.
barrier.
Harkon rolls. The land is easy.
Ooh, I could get some pretty nice guys here. Alright, let's grab those. And then we can
Time for battle.
merge
Time to
these. These aren't bad. Is he full? Yeah, he's full. Let's grab some from him. Alright, we'll have some fun. We'll grab some more bloody boys.
The sea brings death. Shamble. Destroy them.
It says close victory, but let's get into it. Here's the battle of Axolotl. So I kind of set my army up in a little bit of a concave with some melee and reinforcements, and I have my right flank protected by this cliff. I'm currently sending my gunnery right up there to try to taunt the enemy into attacking, so I don't have to try to lumber up this hill, which would be probably not the best idea. So yeah, he's on his lone mission. I just don't have any magic yet to really get them to come out. I don't have any of my cannons or anything. But The Lizardmen have a also pretty formidable force, and again, on Legendary, these melee units are quite a bit more dangerous. They get a lot of stats. So a few shots is all it takes to anger the AI enough to want to come. They won't just sit here and take it. As long as you have something that outranges their range, which I do. And he is faster than most of the Lizardmen, so as long as I get a good head start, he should be able to get away. But now we got the whole Lizardman army hopefully going to get funneled through here. I'm going to try to funnel as many guys through this area as possible. I know that some are going to come this way, but again, there are some definitely flaws that I've noticed when I was fighting this with my game plan. One, I don't micro it that well. I'm still kind of, like I said, still getting used to the microing a little bit better. But I was able to, yeah, draw this red-crested skinks in. But they do retreat when they take some artillery fire. Yeah, this barrier is actually pretty useful against me. Because, like, those first shots, just like, I don't do any chip damage. But, as predicted, most of the Lizardmen are funneled through here. Yeah, these guys should have been angled a little bit faster. Although they couldn't really shoot anyways. These guys might have been able to shoot, but these guys could have been able to shoot, so... I didn't quite get the funnel exactly how I wanted it. I have some lords out here being blockers. Zombies just to cover this flank because I don't really care about them. Yeah, see this kind of... They do have their flank covered from gunfire, but... It's just someone's going to have to take some charges because I do not have enough damage to like, wipe them off the table completely. And over here, I'm going to try to... Loady Boy going in. I like using Loady Boys pretty often. This is the side that I really try just holding down with what melee units I do have. Morgul's in there. I was using the animated Hulks as kind of like my reserves because they just absolutely get chewed up so fast that they can't last that long. My blocker zombies. Most of my guns can fire, so it's not the worst concave. This unit, I definitely should have looked. You gotta be so careful about the hill, because yeah, this unit just can't see anything because this little hill, so they needed to be put up to here. Just gotta be aware of that kind of stuff. More aware whenever using gunpowder units. But yeah, this flank is getting pretty beat up, but like I said, it's just zombies, so I don't really care. And look at all the guys they're holding up. If I had magic right now, any kind of AoE magic, this would be absolutely devastating. Some artillery fire on these skinks. Yeah, the Morgals. Even they just got, even with like support and magic, they still just got just annihilated by tier 1 units, really. Tier 1, and I think there might have been some tier 2. And Morgul's aren't even that bad. I mean, I definitely should have pulled them out a little bit sooner, but... Not sure what that is. I think it's just a visual bug. Yeah, all that's left is this big clump. Yeah, I do start artillery shelling. Like I said, I don't really mind if I lose some zombies. I did a big hit on my own zombies. It doesn't matter. Their recruit cost is pretty pretty, like, low. And they always do have a chance of coming back. So that's what you really do want to use them for. It's better to use lose those than anything else, so. And still, like I said, I just don't have enough firepower. Because almost all of my guns were shooting. I did make a mistake with some of these back guns and they weren't able to shoot enough. But almost all my guns were shooting at one point and it still wasn't nearly enough damage to just kill them before they really get to me. Yeah, this is where most of the melee fighting took place. And now the lizardmen are on the run, and the match is over, but yeah, it's a pretty straightforward fight. I know I say that a lot, but it really was. A lot of these early fights are just, you take the best position possible and you lure the AI into you. Running as many down as you can. The only thing I'm really sad about is that I lost these Immortals, because they're going to be hard to replace. I should have been more careful with them. I didn't need to lose them. What? Yeah, so it's over. They're just running. Well, that was a battle. I definitely got a little bit overwhelmed with the micro, and I lost some units. I believe, yeah, I lost my Mongols, which is a little bit unfortunate. But overall, that was pretty much the only important unit that I lost. I guess I lost some of these, the hand cannons. But decent kills on some of my stuff. Again, I'm disappointed in the animated Hulks. They didn't perform super well. I didn't use them that well either, but... Oh yeah. I actually remember to record that gameplay as you just saw. Okay. No reason to sack it. Just occupy. Because I'm guessing they repaired. Yeah, they repaired this stuff. And then I can just resell it.
Luthor Harkon.
I'm able to make this guy. I believe I'm going to do the engineer. I always either do the engineer or the treasurer first. I can't promote him to secretary. Yeah, we'll do the engineer. And once I can get this guy some loyalty.
Those fools.
This stuff should be cheaper now. I might build this. It's not the greatest thing, but it helps if I need to recruit an emergency army here. We got some spare money. So now this thing pays itself off in like 8.5 turns, well 9.5 turns, so it's a little bit better. We'll buy it. So the Bretonians want just 800 gold. I'll give it to them to keep them happy for now, so I don't have to fight another war on that front. And yeah, just like I thought, they're gonna come out of here and they're going to...
Stay your hand, lest
The garrison should be able to handle this, I hope.
My madness is not weakness. Curse my crowded psyche.
Admiral.
Geez, you can't go very far. What is there a river here, or was this just really rough terrain? Oh, because it counts as crossing a river over the...
Is it time?
Alright, well, let's go.
I am the Pirate King.
Oh, I can get a... Ooh, another lore keeper. Devious is kind of nice for the stock. But I think I'll go with the lore keeper. Oh, I don't want a death one, though. Okay, so... Yeah, probably perceptive. Just for the increased magic drop chance. We'll get her.
Let us raid.
That was our idea.
All bones on deck. Ready. Fall in, deckhands.
Yeah, I forgot to recruit. Oh, you can get a cannonade. Very nice. I think I'd rather actually grab...
Standing by. I'll relay the order.
Yeah, that seems good enough.
Pick your guts up.
Yeah, it's fine that we're really in the negative. That just happens. Oh wait, this is...
The sea brings death.
I think he's not hurt enough. If they're too hurt, I think if they're below
What is
25%,
your
they just
demand?
instantly explode. So I'll have to watch out for that.
All set. Your
Up a
will.
bit more.
No.
Come on.
Voyage on. Move, scum.
No, he doesn't want to move.
Move.
There
or
we go,
get
we
the
got him.
lash.
Alright. Probably this could be... Ah, if I auto was up, I'm going to lose all my glory boys. So how many do I have? 1. Ah. We'll fight it. Well, from your... Oh, I'm just going to quickly do this. We'll be back. Yeah, obviously it was... Oh, excuse me, it was a stomp. We're going to sack.
Smash and grab.
Keep adding that to a big money pile.
All
And then we are
bones on
going
deck.
to
All bones on deck.
occupy.
Don't mind us.
A steadfast deputy.
Your will. Orders. Admiral.
Yeah, just do pass it done. Turn 11. We got a force cloak. Maybe find use for that. I also recruited this
Fleet
vampire,
captain reporting.
All
Viola.
bones on
Let's
deck.
see what we got for. Yeah, we'll grab some bloaty boys for this upcoming fight.
All bones on deck.
Make this quick. It is time.
See how it looks. They do have some temple guard. That's kind of scary. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a grind, but let's continue.
Start the onslaught.
Let's get everyone in there.
Lay them to waste.
On deck. Need fresh recruits.
Very good.
Oops.
A mass murder is due.
Get all
Fall in, deckhands.
the captains up
Onward,
here.
crew. Ready. Yes, master.
Just wanted to make sure
What
this was the
is your
same
demand,
region.
Admiral? Get on with it.
Death is at the door.
Now it's giving me a close victory. Who do I want to have flaming attacks? I guess them. I don't know if it applies to their range attacks, but we'll see. Okay, so I got a Helm of Discord from this mission, which is really nice. It's a great item.
Let us raise.
Move
As you were. Death is at the
Luthor
door.
up. What do they got in the garrison? They do have some Temple Guard. Those are fairly good. They've got their Lord and then just a bunch of other tier 1, but their tier 1 is good. Oh, they have this Feral Stegon too. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. I'm mostly worried about the Temple Guard and just their basic warriors and their Lord.
Get in, you dregs.
Continue siege.
Is it time? My compass agrees.
I gotta equip that Helm of Discord to somebody too.
Fleet captain,
My
reporting.
vampire
Time to
hero,
press gang.
Luthor's.
Yes, master.
See if I can recruit more undead.
Crazy. Not stupid.
Can
Falling deckhands.
another bloaty boy and some zombie chaff. The zombie chaff might help me out a bit. Make this a little bit easier. I can
Get
sack
on with
them.
it.
Since I don't really have a lot of spell casting yet.
Surely not.
Alright, well, let's get into it. Aha! I almost said it again. Let's fight this honorable battle. So into the siege. I open up with taking out some basic defenses. They summoned their little priest out here, so I decided to just kill him. But yeah, I'm using my cannonades to take out some of these early towers. This is going to be a kind of a long, grindy fight, so I'm probably going to hop around the replay a bit. But just to show you how I initially set up. You know, your typical find a weak spot. I'm hitting this corner. I'm going to use my lords to break down the door to save cannon ammo. I got my gunnery right to be able to supply more ammo to the cannon if I need to, but I kind of want to just focus on this spot here. I have tried before to do like sneak stuff in, but he has where are they? He has cavalry, and they're just much faster than everything I have, and he'll come and get you wherever. And they build so many blockades that I just don't have anything fast enough and strong enough to really fight that without gunpowder support, and I can't really get the gunpowder units in there like quickly. So I have successfully taken out their towers with my cannons, and now I have my bloated corpses ready to go in, sending them in one at a time so they don't accidentally blow each other up. Using my lord to try to bait. Yeah, I have been shelling them with artillery, but it just doesn't do much. The artillery is just too inaccurate, the AI is too good at dodging, and the barrier on top of that just makes it. So with using the bloated corpses though, I have to be careful of the lord. He'll just one tap them pretty much, and they won't really get much value. But yeah, even if I can trade one bloated corpse for one unit, or like doing massive damage to a unit, that's gonna be big for me because I have very little that can take care of this stuff toe to toe. And my guys are just too slow about getting on top of the walls or into the gates. So I'm just gonna keep sending some bloated corpses in to soften them up. Yeah, I kind of have an assembly line of bloated corpses over here. I was worried because sending my lords in, because if they get surrounded, this lord is going to really... He's only level 1, but he's going to really do some damage to my lords. They are not that great in melee. So again, if I can just... That wasn't a great one, but I still got some damage. Yeah, you need to find guys that are in formation. This one's probably going to be a bit better. Yeah. So those are the hits you're really looking for. Stacked units in formation. And yeah, that one completely shattered. And that one's at least retreating. Yeah, I do this eventually too. I break a hole so I can start setting up gun units to just shoot in. So I have more than just this shot. What's really nice if you can get 2 different angles going, so they're just not safe anywhere, and then you can start using that safe spot where you have the angles overlapping to get you more gun units inside. Because if you can get handgunners up on these walls and they don't die, like, you know, they're not instantly getting meleeed, it's over for them. It's just hard to do that. Yeah, the Cold One Riders, they don't really take that much damage from the bloated corpses, but I still got them pretty half health. I just didn't kill a lot of their models. And the bloated corpse assembly line is still going. Well, I'm not sure why I didn't go for that Temple Guard. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. That was a misplay on my end. I should have gone for the Temple Guard there. That I ended up just taking out a few Cold One Riders. Was that all of them? Yeah, that was my last bloated corpse. Man, that last bloated corpse. Oh, I got one more off. Okay, that one looked like it was a little bit better. But yeah, the Temple Guard. Not many of them actually die, but I do a fair amount of damage to them. Artillery still chipping away here and there. Let's see. Yeah, very little kills, even though they've been firing this whole time. I've been restocking their ammo too. But yeah, 24 and 19 kills. And they've been shooting for basically 12 minutes. And so I've been manually firing them, I've just been letting them fire, and it's just... It's difficult for them to get kills. But yeah, now I'm just going to be setting up my gun line, so I'll wait until that happens. Yeah, and this is kind of what I was talking about, where... Don't I have... No. I thought you could draw and replace. Maybe not. But, yeah, you basically set up a situation where you can have 2 firing lines, so one coming through here and then one coming through here, and then you can hopefully make a safe area right here where to get your guys in. It's still pretty hard though, because yeah, it's hard to shoot through here, and I don't have enough ammo to really like, you know, blow more holes, and it's really annoying because a lot of this stuff isn't destructible. But yeah, it's just going to be a little more chip damage for a while. I am taking this slow. I eventually do get impatient, and I send in some units just to kind of die to speed it up. Some, like, more expendable units. But I also don't have access to, like, everything, you know, all my units. There's some units that I didn't really put in the right army. It was kind of a good thing for me. The cold ones... The feral cold ones actually got kind of baited outside, which is really nice. Anything that I can bait outside to shoot. My gun line wasn't quite ready, but I did have enough stuff to deal with it. The hand cannons, the deck droppers, and all the lords. And also there was cannons and artillery ready to shoot them too. These cannons were right in line. So they get... That's one annoying unit gone. Because anything that's fast I would like to get rid of. So now I have a pretty nice setup. I did have enough ammo to break one more hole. So now I have deck gunners shooting this way, and then I've got some hand cannons shooting in through here. But yeah, if anything tries to come out, I'm able to swarm it, shoot it, and then these deck gunners can just fire into here. You'll see me try to get in here, and I still end up losing units, even with all this stuff. Yeah, the Cold One Spear Riders try to come out. They're pretty hurt from the bloated corpses. You'll see that it was like pretty important that I had these softened up, because that charge would have really hurt. And if you put your guys too far back, they have a really hard time shooting through the holes. So even though these guys have fairly long range, you kind of got to get them pretty close, because if you set them back here, they will hit the walls a lot. Or they just won't shoot. But yeah, these early game Vampire Coast sieges, it's kind of what you have to do, especially against Lizardmen on legendary difficulty. You just don't have the staying power, and your forces don't work well unless they're kind of set up. So trying to get in there and set up while you're getting meleeed, and you'll see, like, look at how much one charge, like one minor, like they were basically dead by the time they hit me, and it still did all that damage. If they were a full health unit, that unit would have lost half its health in one charge easily, probably more. So if you make one mistake, you can lose some pretty important units. But yeah, now there's not really much they can do. They're just gonna get slowly shot to death. And again, I am still too afraid to send my lords into bait, because I just know how much damage they can do so quickly. Luthor's also in coward mode, so he's not a good melee combatant. My other guys are just too low level, and they don't have their melee. They don't have good gear, they don't have good really anything, and they're not the best melee combatants. But you'll see that, yeah, this is a pretty difficult position for the AI to handle now. Oh yeah, so I do get some, you'll see, I got some gunnery mobs up here, and look how fast they die in melee. And this is just the skinks. I guess there were some Source Warriors. It was some Source Warriors, so that makes a little more sense. But, yeah, even though that they got shot the whole time they were coming there, they still nearly killed it. And I know my own guys were shooting up there, but trust me, they weren't hitting anything. Shooting guns up onto these walls pretty much does nothing to your guys or the other guys. I just had them on fire at will, and I shouldn't have. But it was definitely the Source Warriors. Because I've tried this before and tried getting them up on the walls, and they will just get so killed. So quickly. But I figured I could just waste some gunnery mobs, speed it up a bit. Yeah, and once I've wasted a few units, it's pretty over for them now. Like I said, once you get up on these walls, especially if you get handgunners up here, they'll just do so much damage. But yeah, it's not perfect. They still are able to get up. Yeah, see, the bullets, you don't really hit anything from the walls. But this already very hurt unit of skink javelins, look at how much it just very quickly will destroy your units on these walls. Like I said, I was getting a bit impatient, so I decided it's okay if I lose a few handgunners. Finally, here comes the Feral Stegagon. That's another thing I was pretty worried about. Because it's easy to deal with if you're in an open field, but in these like tight areas where you can't get your guns on it, it can be pretty hard. And now I finally do feel confident to send Luthor in, at least. I still do have a lot of healing magic, and I believe he takes a bunch of damage here. Yeah, he gets all caught up. Yeah, and the Feral Stegogon is kind of like, yeah, beating him up pretty bad. At least the Lord isn't beating me up. Kind of shooting him down. Yeah, here, look again. It's just like, they die so fast when they get into melee. The javelins aren't actually doing that much. It's really the melee. Yeah. Oh, finally the Lord is involved. I pull Luthor out. I really want to get rid of that Stegogon. Send in the Banshees to help. But yeah, look at how much he chunks the Lord. Half health just that fast. So that's why I was very nervous about sending him in. But yeah, making a little kill box is pretty good. But I didn't, like I said, I could have not lost as many units, but it would have just taken a little bit longer, and I was just getting impatient. So I didn't have to lose these handguns. I could have easily just waited and shot them through these holes. And maybe baited them out a little bit better. But overall, it wasn't too bad. Didn't lose anything massively important. That was a bit rough as sieges go in the early game. I did use up all my bloated boys because I wanted to. But yeah, they were... It was, just difficult getting on the walls or getting past the walls. It was just a slow, grindy battle. We got it done in the end. Alright, we're gonna attack. I also forgot to give my,
Luthor Harkon.
my Helm of Discord to anyone. Alright, let's...
Fleet captain, reporting.
All bones on deck. Gunnery wide.
Just do some quick...
I hear voices.
item optimization here. Don't have any ancillaries. What else are we gonna do?
Blood and blood.
See if we have any good raised deads. I think I already checked that, but... Okay.
All set. Make yourselves at home.
Is this the only settlement left? I think that's their only settlement. And then that's the most potent of the lizard men gone. Sacred pools. Alright, well. On to the next turn. Okay. I'm actually, before I end the turn, I'm gonna sell this province to the Bretonians. Try to keep them off my back for a little bit longer. And it will be really easy to get it back from.
Let us test the...
I'm not sure why I can sell that particular province to them. I thought I had to be touching one of their provinces, but apparently... Maybe... No, it's not part of their... I'm not sure why I can sell them this particular one. But yeah. I'm gonna do that. Just some more real estate.
Empire, my lord. The time has
So
now
it looks
come.
like I have my quest battle. I'm actually going to hold off on that. Ooh, I'll get a talisman of preservation if I just research 8 technologies.
My mind rages.
I'm still doing the ship's carpenter, right? Yeah.
That was our idea.
I also built up my ship a little bit.
All bones on deck.
Let's... A little bit of raised dead. No, nothing crazy. Is any of my guys gonna be able to get to him? Doesn't look like
My
it. That's
madness is not
unfortunate.
weakness. Come now, wretches.
I'm gonna sell this settlement soon too.
Standing by.
What's his loyalty at?
Corsair of the night.
I might have to pop that that right. Probably it gets me an average of 2.5 loyalty. Man.
Very good. Don't stop. Never.
And that's a 20 turn cooldown. It's 2,000 gold too. I could get Queen Bess as well. I might recruit
I
Queen
am the
Bess.
Pirate King. Raja. Deckhands, forward!
I can recruit a few more cannons. I don't think I want all these cannons in this army like this, though.
What is your demand?
Just gonna grab. Yeah, I'm not gonna grab the Bloody Void part yet.
Shape.
Should I grab Queen Bess? Yeah, let's grab it. It's a fun unit.
Undead pirates!
Although I don't think it's as good as it used to.
Curse my crowded psyche.
Alright, next turn we can finish off this Lizardman faction. Oh, they have 2 stacks in there? Not quite. I think this place, if I remember correctly, has a... Yeah, it's got a decent garrison.
War is
Yeah,
torn.
war. Oh, he's coming to take